Hello students, in the last session we have seen regarding the history of Indian pharmacopoeia, which is very important question, and this session we will see the individual pharmacopoeias and their silent features, and also regarding the different new terminology which is included in that particular answers. So first we will see the silent feature of third edition of IP. It is asked for so many times, so you should hear me very clearly, or you should listen very attentively. New analytical techniques like flame photometry, fluorometry, electrophoresis and photometric hemoglobinometry were introduced. Means what? In the last pharmacopoeia, there are some changes has been done in the new editions of the IP. So what are that? That is the silent feature of the third edition of the IP. So flame photometry is one of the technique which is used to analyze the powders such as the ORS powder likewise. Then fluorimetry, how much the substance gives the fluorescence, so that can be analyzed by this fluorimetry. Electrophoresis, it is again the separation technique by which the protein molecules and the DNA can be separated and it can be analyzed. And the photometric hemoglobinometry for the detection of the hemoglobin in the blood. So these are the new techniques introduced into the IP 1985. Then dissolution test for tablet is introduced. So in the past they have only used the disintegration test, but now after the addition of 1985 it is introduced dissolution test for the tablet. Then disintegration test amended with modification. So again all this test we will see in the chapter, that is tablet, in detail, so don't worry about that. The microbial limit test prescribed for some pharmaceutical aids and liquid oral preparation. Microbial limits means what? How much microorganisms are present in that particular sample which is given for the test. So even for the liquid orals, the orals which are taken through the oral route also should have some microbial limit, so that is specified in the this type of IP. Then pyrogen test is revised. So what is pyrogens? Pyrogens are the metabolic products of the microorganism. So sometimes it may give rise in the body temperature and you will get the fever. So this pyrogen test is very important as far as the sterile dosage form is concerned. In the second year we will see regarding this pyrogen test. It is comprising of two tests, that is the rabbit test and the lard test. We will see detail in that in the second year. Okay. Next point, gas liquid chromatography recognized as alternate method for alcohol determination. Means if you want to take the content of a alcohol determination, then gas liquid chromatography is again one of the separation technique is given as a alternative. Then test for viscosity is modified. So Ostwald viscometer has been introduced in this type of pharmacopoeia. New appendix, that is water for pharmaceutical use, has been introduced. Drugs renamed such as acetyl salicylic acid to aspirin, means thereafter this acetyl salicylic acid is called as the aspirin. Many drugs omitted and new drugs added. So this is up to the silent feature of the third edition of the IP. Next we will see the silent feature of fourth edition of IP, that is 1996. So it contained 1149 monographs and 123 appendices and it is available in the 2 volume. Introduction of computer generated formula is here in 1996. Some titles have been changed, that is hyoscine hydrobromide can be called as the scopolamine hydrobromide can be called as the hyoscine hydrobromide. Then IR and UV absorption spectrometric tests for identification of drug substances have been introduced. Means what? New UV techniques and IR techniques has been introduced for the analysis of the different tablets or different drug molecules. HPLC used as a method of analysis in many formulations. HPLC, high performance liquid chromatography. It is again one of the separation technique to separate the different constituents which is present in the tablet or in drug compound. Test for bacterial endotoxin as a more suitable substitute for the test for pyrogen. In the last edition of the IP, we have seen 2 types of pyrogen test has been introduced, such as the rapid test and lard test. So in case of rapid test, it is more time consuming. So in the next, that is in 1996 IP, they have used the bacterial endotoxin test, that is the lard test or the second test, which is a simple test and it requires less time for the performance of such type of tests. Number of general monographs such as the eye drop, eye ointment, pessaries have been included. Quantitative determination of particulate matter in injectables have been replaced by the qualitative test. Means hereafter the qualitative test is given the more important as that of the quantitative determination of the particulate matter. Particulate matter means what? Such as fibers particles, then rubber particle which may be added during the formulation of the eye drop or injectables. So it is very important that the what type of particulate matter is going to present in the particular type of batch of the injectables. Biological assays provided for the vaccines, hormones and the blood products. So assays have been introduced for the this type of sterile products such as the vaccines, hormones and the blood products. Monographs for ORS, that is the biocarburate, drops due to the stability problem. So in the formulation there may be some stability problem, so it is get dropped in this type of the edition of the IP. So this is about the 1996 edition. Then we will see next, that is the 2007. It is presented in the 3 volume, volume 1, volume 2 and volume 3. So next is the volume 1 contains the general notices, preface, the structure of the IPC, acknowledgement, introduction and the general chapter. Volume 2 deals with the general monographs of the drug substances, dosage form and the pharmaceutical aid. And volume 3 contains the monograph on drug substances, dosage form and pharmaceutical aid, followed by the monographs on vaccine, immunosera for human use, herbs and the herbal products, blood and blood related products. Also it includes the biotechnological products of the which is used in the veterinary administration. General chemical tests for identification have been almost eliminated and more specific IR and UV tests have been given. UV ultraviolet spectrometric tests have been used. The test for pyrogens involving the use of animal has been virtually eliminated and the test for bacterial endotoxin has been introduced. Means after that it become compulsory, don't go for the rabbit test and you should go for the lard test, that is a Limulus amebocide lysate test which is used for the detection of the pyrogen. The test for abnormal toxicity is now confined to certain vaccines. Means toxicity test is performed on the vaccines, so that if these vaccines are giving toxic effect to the body has been studied. The use of the chromatographic methods has been extended in assay to large number of the pharmaceutical products. Labeling and storage are featured at the end of the monograph. Means each monograph contains the labeling and storage requirement of that particular chemical. The general monograph for dosage forms of active pharmaceutical ingredients are grouped together at the beginning of the volume 2, followed by the monograph for active pharmaceutical ingredient, pharmaceutical aid and individual dosage form are in the alphabetical order. Means all these chemicals are according to the alphabetical order. A become first, B then, and then C. So likewise. Monographs for other articles of the special nature, such as the vaccines and immunosera for human use, herbs and herbal products, blood and blood related products, biotechnology products and the veterinary products are given in the separate section in volume 3. Means this comes under the volume 3. All these, that is vaccines and immunosera. All these terms we will see in the last chapter of this Sutix 1. Herb and the herbal product, that is the drugs which are obtained from the plant origin, blood and blood related products, and the biotechnological products, that's antibiotic and etc., and the veterinary products that is included in the volume 3. Limit of the bacterial contamination has been introduced for controlling the microbial quality of all medicinal products. After that, it will become compulsory to see which type of microorganism are present in particular type of dosage form. That will become the compulsory test. Analytical methods are in general in harmony with those adopted internationally for monitoring the quality of the drug. So analytical methods such as UV methods and FTIR methods, and so these are the different analytical methods which are become compulsory thereafter. Then this is the last, that is the silent feature of IP 2018 or the latest edition of the IP. It is somewhat similar to that of 2007, but some addendums are given in this session. The Indian Pharmacopoeia Commission has released the 8th edition of the Indian Pharmacopoeia. It was released by the Secretary, Ministry of Health and Family Welfare, Government of India. It is published by the Indian Pharmacopoeia Commission, that is the IPC, on behalf of the Ministry of Health and Family Welfare, Government of India, in fulfillment of the requirement of the Drug and Cosmetic Act 1940 and the rules thereunder. In IP 2018 has been brought out in 4 volumes, incorporating 220 new monographs. Chemical monographs 170, herbal monograph 15, blood and blood related products 10, volume vaccines and immunosera for human use monograph 2, radiopharmaceuticals monograph 3, biotechnology derived therapeutical products, that is 6, veterinary monograph 14, and 366 revised monograph and 7 omissions of the previous edition. Keeping in view the essential requirement for the harmonization of analytical method and those accepted internationally, steps have been taken for monitoring the drug standard. General chemical test and thin layer chromatography, again it is one of the separation technique for identification of any article, have been almost eliminated, and more specified IR and UV or HPLC test have been emphasized. The concept of relying on publishing the IR spectra on the basis of identification has been continued. The use of the chromatographic methods has been extended to cope with the need of the more specificity in assays, and in particular in assessing the nature and the extent of impurities in ingredients and the product. More of the existing assays and the related